starting CSR News. Today, in times of pandemic, a time when the coronavirus causes many deaths in many countries, everyone must do their part, being quarantined and social distance, or even making donations. In this scenario, it is not only the people who need to contribute, but also the institutes and companies too. Companies increasingly need to operate in the community, offering basic hygiene items, for example. But do you know CSR? Do you know corporate social responsibility? The concept of corporate social responsibility encompasses different meanings in different contexts, often associated with the idea of legal responsibility. For others, it may mean social responsible behavior in an ethical sense. It can also include direct impacts as well as those that affects third parties, which involves the entire production chain and the product life cycle. Social responsibility unfolds in multiple requirements: partnerships, relationships between customers and suppliers, quality production, user satisfaction, contributions to community development, investments in technological research, conservation of the environment, participation of employees in the results and the decisions of companies, respect for citizens' rights, no discriminations of genders, races, ages, ethnicities, religions, occupations, sexual preferences, investments in work safety and in professional development. But how our communities, our cities, to the deal with the pandemic, with the coronavirus? Now I'm going to talk about 4 examples in Brazil. Therefore, on March 18, the National Health Surveillance Agency authorized handling pharmacies to produce the álcool gel. 2 days later, it extended permission to the drug, synthesizing and the cosmetic industries, even without prior authorization from the regulatory body. As a way of helping society, some companies that have their own factory started production, but for donation. For hospitals, for communities, for many institutions handle with health. I'm going to talk about 4 examples the CSR in the pandemic context. For L'Oréal Brazil, this cosmetic manufacturer, L'Oréal Brazil, is producing 107 tons of alcohol gel at the factory located in São Paulo. The product will be donated to public hospitals and communities in Rio de Janeiro and São Paulo, with the intention of helping to combat the new coronavirus. The amount will be about 750,000 items for personal hygiene items and alcohol gel. Other example is Natura and Company. Natura is the fourth largest manufacturer of beauty products in the world, after buying Avon. Company will suspend layoffs and freeze salaries for 60 days. Natura & Company will temporarily modify all its makeup and fragrance production lines in Latin America to manufacture own personal care items, included gel and liquid alcohol. The company said in an internal memo with the Reuters agency had access. In our community, in our city, there is a most important example in our community. The UNIFEI, the Federal University of Itajubá, on March 31 taught its Physics and Chemistry Institute donated bottles of glycerin alcohol to City Hall, the Military Policy and the Fire Department of Itajubá. The type of alcohol produced is 8% glycerinated alcohol, and of these companies, the donators going to serve to the communities, to the hospitals. And now I'm going to talk about for our region, our examples in this region. Active. The company Active and the Association of Toolmaking Excellence Center of Bragança Paulista donated 75 plastic face shields to the City Hall Paraisópolis. 10 of them were sent to the Frei Caetano Hospital. The other 65 accessories will be used by the employees of the Paraisópolis City Hall, are on the front lines of the fight against the coronavirus. Other example is Unisul. The Paraisópolis store of the Unisul supermarkets chain donated 2,090 baskets on April 24 to the City Hall of Paraisópolis, Minas Gerais, due to the coronavirus pandemic. Donations will be distributed by the Social Assistance Reference Center to the families most in need. Other example, Advanced Set. The company Advanced Set donated 1,200 disposable masks to the Paraisópolis, the City Hall of Paraisópolis, to combat of the spread of the coronavirus. The masks will be distributed to municipal health works and the other sectors that provide services to the public. There are just a few examples from Brazil and our region that demonstrate the care and contribution that companies are taking to deal this crisis triggered by the coronavirus. Due to the great problems that the entire population of the world is facing, it is necessary for everyone to do their part, for everyone to be responsible in their actions, reducing damage to the environment, participating in voluntary actions, even if home office, that entrepreneurs keep employees and adapt their work in order to minimize the risk of contamination with the coronavirus, and so on. actions such as the carried out by the company Natura of not firing its employees are ethical and social responsible. Donations of items such as masks, gloves, and alcohol gel are extremely important, but no less important than avoiding layoffs, providing vacations to those at risks, providing additional PPE to protect against contamination by the virus. These actions confirm the commitment of institutions and the companies to society. Through mutual actions between civilians and companies, we can all go to this crisis and less damaging and believers in a better tomorrow. CSR thanks its audience.